Welcome back, all you Fabricans and Fleshbags, to the super, not funny show reviews. And today we're going to be reviewing episode 7 of Halo, the TV series. It's entitled Inheritance, and that's coming to you from Paramount Plus. So, was it good? Was it bad? And should you be watching? It's episode 7. I'm sure I'm going to just go out on a limb and say this is LADI's favorite episode of this whole series. After the ending of that epic ending of the previous episode, where we saw the Halo, naturally the very next place you should go is completely away from Master Chief and totally on his baby Yoda, aka Kwan Ha. That's right. This is a Master Chief. That's not true. Master Chief is in this, but not really. This is. I feel like this is a world building episode, and also a seriously like this original character episode.
You're gonna like her, or you're either like her or not.
It's like you better get damn used to her. And to that end, I will say that it's a pretty good rehabilitating episode as far as Kwan Ha is concerned. She's growing up some, man. She's got a destiny of sorts. Literally has a destiny of sorts because there's some mystics in the desert or some shit like that. And also, you know, some terrible people sort of get dealt with within this. And Soren's not terrible, even though I don't like Soren that much. So this, I mean, in general, I like the episodes. Good action. There's some story building. Kwan Ha is sort of, you know, not so annoying. So I have to be honest. I actually sort of like her in this episode. Soren, you know, he sort of does his thing and whatever, and probably we'll see him again. So overall, I have to say, I did like the episode. It wasn't the top episode for the series, but it definitely like made me like her a lot more. So LADI, now let's talk about your favorite episode of this show.
Okay, I do have to congratulate the people who created this show, because they somehow created filler. A successful filler episode, because I don't care what anybody says. This is like watching an anime. This is a filler episode. Straight up. When something badass happens, we're like, oh, we can't wait till the next episode. Wait, where are we? Filler.
Let's talk about
filler.
Let's go get ramen and talk about mysteries in the village.
And it's just listen, I actually, the first couple of minutes of the episode, I'm just like, oh God. I would say actually the first 20 minutes, but then afterwards I started enjoying it. It was a decent episode, but I mean, straight up, this is a filler episode, Maurice. Like, this has absolutely nothing to do with the story.
Well,
like,
you know what? I don't know if that's true. They're saying that there's basically a gate, or probably the gate that they take to get to the Halo is probably on that. So she's got to stay there and protect. That was really the gist. Is the reason why you ought to be, we ought to care about this girl is because she's gonna help John get to the gate that gets to the Halo. I mean, pretty much that's what's going to happen. So
yeah, it's just it's canon filler. How can I? That's the best way to say
it. They did some cool. Actually, they did some cool stuff in there. First of all, I don't like Soren generally as a character. I just think he's very one. Not that he's one note. I don't know that I like the way Bokeem Woodbine plays him. That being said, him getting to get out there and be like, I'm a failed Spartan, but a failed Spartan's still way better than all of you motherfuckers. That was cool. I also really enjoyed that they were like, hey, you guys that like this, you guys like this video game, right? Remember that time you could attach grenades to each other? How about that? They just do stuff like that randomly within this show where you're just like, oh yeah, that's that's a thing that they have that
That's
works.
actually, yeah, that is a thing.
Yeah, they just do stuff. It's little stuff like that. I thought it was lots of fun. Even the whole blowing up the hydrogen thing. I was like, I guess okay. I guess that's a thing that works. And seeing Master Chief just kind of being there as a fever dream was strange, but okay. I guess it advanced the story, but only a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. If you got more, I mean, if they keep doing stuff like this, like, is this, you have to, like, I know you didn't like Kwan Ha before. Now you sort of know that you have to put up with her. Can you tolerate her a little more now?
I mean, her character definitely improved. It went to her character transformed into like she's no longer Sakura. She's she's Tamari.
Mm-hmm.
That we're like, okay, she's there, but I still rather see Naruto.
Yeah, I think this episode's fine. So hopefully next week, come on, y'all got 2 episodes to go. Let's put our foot on the pedal. Yeah, let's go. So, but anyway, those are our thoughts on this episode of Halo. What do you guys think about it, and what do you think about what we had to say? Get down to the comments. Let us know what you're thinking. Of course, you can always hit us up, supernotfunnyshow@gmail.com or at supernotfunnys1 on Twitter, and we'll chop it up. All right, all you Fabricants and Fleshbags, thanks for joining us on this review. Come back next week. We are going to review Episode 8 of Halo. Until then, I've been Mo de Poupe, your resident fabricant and comment extraordinaire on all things pop culture, joined by the anime expert, video game designer, and lover of all things superhero, my good friend LADI. And we'll see you guys on the other side of the thread. Peace.
Peace.